Science Lesson 2, Hot or Not. Last time we spoke about ways to keep warm. For example, moving around, putting on a jumper, and rubbing our hands together. This week we're going to talk about what's hot and what's not. This can get confusing because you might think that a jersey is warm. Although it keeps us warm, it's not actually a source of heat. Okay, now this is something that you guys can do at home if you have an adult to help you. If you don't have an adult to help you, that's okay. You can just look at the picture and you can think about it as I'm talking about it. So, get the adult to light a candle for you. Now remember to be safe. Always move your hand slowly towards the flame and remember to take your hand away, straight away when it gets too hot. Okay, so light the candle and feel. Put your hand close to the heat. What does it feel like? That's right, it feels hot. Did you expect it to be hot? I did. Okay, so what does it need to make heat? That's right, it needs a flame. So, is it something that produces heat? Yes, it is. This is a heat producer. Let's have a look at this picture. Think about things that could be warm in this kitchen. The kettle, hot water tap, the window, things on the windowsill that are heating up because they're sitting on the windowsill, the dishwasher. Yep, there are a couple of things that could be warm in this picture. Let's talk about heat sources that we can find at home. Then we're going to sort them into this T chart. Why do we use this T chart? Well, because it helps us to organize and understand information easily. Think about the kettle. Does it get hot by itself, or does it need something to make it get hot? That's right, it gets hot by itself. This means that it's a heat producer. So on our T chart, we need to write kettle underneath heat producer, because we know that the kettle gets hot by itself. Let's think about a window pane, like that one in the picture that we saw before. Does it get hot by itself, or does it need something to make it warm? Well, it doesn't get warm by itself. It needs the sun to make it warm. So we will write window pane underneath the column that's headed heated by something else. What about a kitchen light? Does it get hot by itself, or does it need something else to get hot? It gets hot by itself, so it's definitely a heat producer. So we will write light underneath the heat producer side. Think about a cup of tea. Does a cup of tea get hot by itself, or does it need something else to make the tea hot? Well, of course, you know the answer to that. We use kettle water to make a cup of tea. So a cup of tea doesn't get hot by itself. So it's not a heat producer, so we will write cup of tea underneath heated by something else. What about a person? Well, we know that we are warm. Do we need something to keep us warm? Well, yeah, when we feel cold, we do need to keep warmer. But we do have a body temperature of about 36.5 degrees, so we are in fact heat producers. We don't need anything to get us to that temperature. Therefore, we are heat producers, so we will write person underneath the heat producer column. Now, I want you to go around your house and find all sorts of things that make heat, and all sorts of things that are heated by something else. Then I want you to make a T chart, just like mine, In the one column, you're going to have the title heat producers, and in the other column, you're going to say heated by something else. And then I want you to write each of the things that you found in your home into the correct column. Thank you everyone for watching this video on science. I hope you learned something. Bye.